What's up, you guys? Welcome back into the Battleground Podcast. We're here with a guest you know, you love. You've seen him on the show many times, and we can now consider him a friend, my man, the myth, the legend, Kofi Kingston. Kofi, how are you doing, man?
I'm fantastic, man. I can't complain. I'm actually in Orlando right now doing some rehab on my ankle. I had ankle surgery to remove a bone chip and fix a ligament after the massive Scottish behemoth of a man, Drew McIntyre, landed on my leg, and my body went east and my leg went west, and my ankle was completely sprained, but they took out some bone chips and fixed the ligament, and now I'm on the mend, somewhere in between a robot and a zombie, and so somewhere in between. I'm working my way back to the fold, so
Awesome,
it's all good.
man.
Life is grand.
That is good to hear. That was going to be my question: is how's the healing process going for the ankle? Because I know you had surgery. Back in, was it April, right?
Yeah, it was actually 3/17. Obviously, a day after 3/16. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm really bad with like dates and stuff. I'm like, oh, I can remember that one.
Right.
So it'll be 12 weeks on Friday, 12 weeks post-op. But yeah, I'm doing really well. I actually had this same surgery on the same ankle about 6 years ago to have bone chips removed. So I feel like this time around, like I kind of know what to expect. And I've been kind of ahead of schedule for the most part. And I'm really able to do a lot of like normal people things and live normal life. So now it's just a matter of trying to like go to the next level and do WWE Superstar things. You know what I mean? Like in-ring things like that. So I've been in Orlando for the past week, just kind of seeing where I'm at. And things are looking pretty good. So hopefully sooner than later, you'll see me in the ring, But you are going to see me, hosting the Panthers.
Yes, that's what we're here to talk about. I mean,
talk about it, man.
New Day member Big E's been out there hosting the Michigan Panthers game. We talked to him recently about that. And you and Xavier are going to be joining him coming up on Sunday, June 18th for WWE Superstars Night, which, by the way, tickets start at $10 and you can grab them at the USFL.com. What's it going to be like in the stadium that night, Ford Field, when the New Day takes over?
Oh man, it's gonna be amazing because it's already amazing. We've been watching on social media like Big E and him hosting, being the official host for the season. He's been doing an amazing job and just like bringing the energy, and the people have been bringing their energy, and it looks like it's a great time. So me and Woods have been sitting at home just like, man, we want to get in on that. We want to feel that energy too. We're kind of like energy vampires. You know what I'm saying? We need that energy to survive. We want to be a part of it. So it's going to be great. Everybody knows that when myself, Woods, and E get together, it's always a good time for everybody involved. So it's been a long time since we've been on screen at the same time, been in the same place at the same time. It's been a handful of times throughout the year, but obviously we're used to being together like every week and every weekend, So we haven't really had a chance to do that. So we're going to cut loose and let all of our energy out and take all the energy of the people in and give that love back. So it's going to be a great time for everybody that comes.
And we talk about it. Great time. It's happening June 18th, 7 o'clock, Ford Field. Again, tickets starting at just $10 for WWE Superstars Night with the Michigan Panthers. You can grab them now, the USFL.com. Will pancakes be there? That's the question.
I don't know. You never know when the pancakes are going to show up. It's been a while since we've had pancakes in the arenas. We had a pancake chef. His name was Mr. Bootyworth. He cooked every pancake. He inspected every pancake front and back to make sure that they were suitable to throw out. A lot of pancakes didn't make the cut, and we haven't had him around for a long time. So I don't know if he's going to be there or not, but there's only one way to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be there.
And seeing, because you don't want to miss out on these pancakes, man. They're delicious.
And we talked about the pancakes, and I remember we had this conversation not too long ago about how somebody popped up one of the used pancakes from, I think it was either your trunks or Big E's trunks, popped them up on eBay and then brought them back for you to sign them.
Yeah. Yep. People actually, I feel like somebody brought a pancake for me to sign recently. They had it dipped in resin. So
really?
it, like immortalizes the pancake, right? Like it's, and you can sign and everything. But yeah, people, we throw the pancakes out and people go wild for them. They don't understand that like Big E doesn't wear any drawers, right? So Big E keeps the pancakes in his singlet. And then when he reaches down in the singlet, this is not like a trick pancake. It's an
Yeah.
actual pancake from his actual like singlet with no draws. And people are clamoring for them. They grab them, they take bites out of them. I mean, do whatever you want to do. It's your pancake. Once you catch it, you can do what you want to do. But I don't know if I would go that far.
Exactly. And we're talking about the whole situation with the New Day right now, and you guys are still a faction together. You watch on TV, you see the cracks in the bloodline. You're kind of starting to see the cracks within Judgment Day. Do you think when it all said and done, like the New Day will be the strongest faction of WWE currently once everybody's back and fully healthy?
You already know. You already know that we are. We always will be. We took an oath, a blood oath, and we said that we will never break up. If someone tries to break us up and drive a wedge in between, tries to crack our foundation and drive a wedge in between us, like we just won't have it. We just won't have it. But it's like we always said, everybody out there, like it's cool to have like all the different groups, but at a certain point in time, somebody they get jealous of one or the other, and then they want to, stab one in the back, or like you have with the Shield, someone hitting somebody with a chair, and they want to go off and do their thing, and that's great, that's fine. But us, like we're not doing that, man. Our foundation is just too strong, and yeah, that's just the way it is. It's the way that we've always said it was going to be. We've been together since 2016. You haven't even seen us do as much as collision in the ring. Sometimes you have a little miscue. You might be holding somebody, and then you go to hit that person, and they move out of the way, and you hit your own partner. Oh my God, you haven't even seen us do that because we're always on the same page. And that's the way that it's going to be. That's just that's just how we are. That's our bond. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And that just goes to show the test of time that no matter what, I mean, you guys have stuck through everything. I mean, Big E was champion. You were champion. We got to see Xavier get that championship. Maybe he gets that World Heavyweight Championship from Seth Rollins.
It's coming. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. I've been out now for almost 12 weeks, and Woods has been doing his thing as a singles competitor. I don't think a lot of people realize like how talented he is. He's just out there proving it every single week, so it's just a matter of time. But what he did do, I don't know if you watched the Up, Up, Down, Down live stream that we had. Schools out was the theme, and Woods and Miz have been having a rivalry back and forth playing video games. Woods actually, so anytime Woods beats Miz, Miz puts one of his like replica titles on the line. So Woods just beat Miz for his WWE championship.
So technically,
yeah. So I mean, if this is what we like to call foreshadowing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a matter of time,
Right.
So, yeah.
And for sure. And the thing is I don't want to take up too much of your time, but everybody knows, and we've talked about this, when you come on this show, you go on to win gold. And we were supposed to have Xavier on today, but there was some things that happened, which no big deal.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could be attest to this. You've been on this show, and every time you've come on the show, you've gone on to win gold.
We know the drill. It's like the Midas touch. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The Midas touch. You're like King Midas over here,
I try to be, man. So we got to make sure one day the trifecta is going to happen, that we're going to have the entire New Day on one video screen. We've completed it now with Big E as everybody just individually. But one day, I'm putting it out in the universe, that we'll have the New Day on one gigantic screen right here.
Ooh, come on, man.
Of course,
affirmation, bro.
Affirmation. Sure. And you're going to be able to see the New Day on one big gigantic screen inside of Ford Field for WWE Superstar Night with the Michigan Panthers. Of course, Big E has been holding down the hosting duties, which he's no stranger to hosting. I mean, you guys hosted WrestleMania, and you did a killer job there. And, of course, you can still grab tickets right now for that game, June 18th. The USFL.com tickets are starting at $10. Kofi, I know you're a busy man. Is there anything real quick that you want to say to anybody before we hop off the call?
Yeah, man, just it's going to be a great time. Like I said, we're really looking forward to it. He has been doing a great job. He doesn't need us to be there. You know what I mean? He's been doing a fantastic job. But we want to be there to embrace all that energy that you guys have been having, throughout the season. And especially being that this is the last home game of the season. Now it's like WWE Superstar Night. Like, we're doing it big, we're doing it big. So we're looking forward to being there. And I said this on my last interview, and I'll say it again. I feel like Michigan and Detroit, like, y'all don't get enough credit for how passionate you are as fans. One of the most passionate fan bases out there. So we appreciate y'all, and we can't wait to be in your presence very, very soon.
And of course, you'll also be scoping out for SummerSlam there too, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be scouting. We're gonna be scouting. SummerSlam's coming to Ford Field, so we're gonna be scouting, seeing what's going on, seeing all the nooks and crannies of what's going on Ford Field, so it's gonna be a great time.
Of course it is. It's going to be a great time. And again, you can still grab your tickets right now for WWE Superstars Night with the Michigan Panthers. Grab your tickets right now at the USFL.com. Tickets starting at just $10. Kofi, man, it's an honor to have you back on the show. Looking forward to seeing you back in the ring soon, and looking forward to seeing you at Ford Field, man.
Yes, sir. Can't wait, man. Thanks for having me on.